Hey, it's Lala Flower Girl here, back with another basic flower tutorial. So today's flowers are going to be hibiscus, rose and daffodil. So we're going to do similar to the last video. So we're going to go through all the different combinations. I'm going to lay them out in our Zero Mundane layout so that you can all follow along with that and see all the different combinations and how to do them. So before I get started, if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. So we're going to start with our hibiscus. Now our natural spawns for hibiscus are our light green and our blue. Now they are always fertile when they naturally spawn, and they spawn on grass anywhere on your island. These are quite rare. They're not like the daisies, lilies and hyacinths. These ones are quite rare. You don't get them very often. Maybe I've had maybe a dozen or so over the last couple of years actually spawn. I spend a lot of money buying the light green ones. The blue ones we can actually breed, so that one's not quite so expensive. That one's kind of like any other hibiscus, but the light green one is the rarer one. It's harder to get hold of, so yeah, I never have it in bulk, like not in hundreds or thousands or anything like that. Other people might, but I don't seem to be able to get a hold of them that easy. They're quite expensive in shops as well, so yeah, but yeah, look out for them. You will get them naturally spawning. So the different types you can get, all the different colors, are blue, black, pink, white, orange, purple and mundane. So we're going to put out our layout here, and we're going to use our Zero Mundane. So we've got our buffer in the middle, and then we've got a space for our fertiles and our new spawns. So I'm going to put down 2 green ones so they can work together, and they've got the buffer in the middle, and that is so that this fertile can only reach this one. It can't reach this one, so it can only reach 2 spaces. So it can only reach 2 spaces. It can't reach 3. So that's why we have the buffer in the middle, so it doesn't use the new spawn to create a mundane or a different, or possibly a blue one. So it's yeah, you got to have that spacing. And now we're going to do the spacing this way. So we're going to leave 1, 2 and put that again. All right, so that's how we're going to make sure that they only work with the one that we want it to work with. Okay, so we're going to do a different combination now. So we're going to do 1, 2 and third one there. 1, 2, 3 there, and I'm going to put that with blue. So to show you, these 2 light green ones will make black, light green and blue will make pink, and then 1, 2, 3 light green again. So light green is used in 3 combinations, so it's a really versatile one, and the light green and black will make blue. So that's those 3 combinations. And then we'll go on to our pink ones. 1, 2, 3. So 2 pink ones will make white. There we have that. And then the last combination that we can put here is black and white. So we're going to do 3 of those just to fill up the space. And that will make orange. And then our B combination, which is to make purple, is the orange and blue. So I've only got 2 oranges, so we'll just put them there like that. But again, having 2 spaces in between and the buffer, and pretend bees, because again my bees are down the end there and I'm not moving them. But yeah, this is pretending to be a beehive tree. So this is how we lay them out here. You can put another extra row either side, because these can reach up to 17 blocks. Same here, here's another one that you can do, another layout for doing bees as well. Alright, so let's have a look at roses next. So our roses, we have they're not natural spawns, they are one of the few flowers that you can get from Fulco. So Fulco will visit your island in either summer or winter, and there's only a chance that he will visit. He doesn't visit every summer and every winter. It's just a chance, kind of like Pirate Davy. He's just got a chance of turning up. And if he turns up in summer, you'll either get red or blue. And you can buy 2 of those from Fulco on your island. So if you get red ones on your island, go to a few published shops and see if you can find blue ones, because you can buy both at the same, like on the same day, but not on your island. You have to go and visit somebody else who's got the other color. So you can buy both, but you can only buy 2 of each, but you can only get 1 color on your island. And then in winter, if he comes, you'll get white ones, and again you can buy 2 of those, and the only other way to get them is to buy from other players. So that's our 3 basic colors, and you can only buy from Fulco, and they do not naturally spawn. So these are only in fertiles. So you can get non-fertile, but they were from the Butterfly Festival, and you will only buy them from other players now if you didn't get any, and if they're selling. Not many people are actually selling their Butterfly Festival flowers. I certainly am not, so yeah, it'd be hard to find. And the only 2 combinations that we can make are pink and purple, and mundane, of course. So let's get out our roses and let's see what we've got. So we want our blue, red, white, and we'll need our pink as well. Get rid of those. Alrighty, so over here, and we're going to do what we did last time, and we're going to use the zero mundane. So we're going to have the spaces. So the 2 combinations that we can make are red and white and pink and blue. So we're just going to put red ones down here. So I know that there's 2 spaces, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, and we're going to, yep, that should do it. And we'll put some white ones next to it, and this is going to make our pink ones. So there that is, and up here I'm going to add in some pink. We'll do some pink ones and blue, because pink and blue is going to make our purple. And that's it for roses, because they don't have any combinations that go with bees. So they're just 2 combinations that you can put out through your normal farm. So, and that's it. So you got to get your red and your white ones to make some pink, and once you got your pink, then you can put your pink and your blue together and you'll make purple. And then purple does not make anything from there. That's the end game. And mundane is obviously if you've got the wrong combination. So if you try and do a blue and a blue, or a red and a red, or a blue and a white, any of those combinations, or anything with purple really, will create your mundane. So that is going to be zero mundane. Alright, moving on to daffodil. Now daffodil is another flower that we get from Fulco, and it is also not a natural spawn, so you have to buy these ones from Fulco in the hub. So unlike the roses where he comes to your island, you can't get roses in the hub, but same with daffodil, you can only get them in the hub and not on your island. So the basic ones are your red and your yellow, and they are fertile from Fulco. So your red one, you can't breed to make more red, which is a shame because they are very useful. They're the most useful one out of all of them. So the reds, they're 35 flower tokens. So you have to use flower tokens to buy these from Fulco, or you have to pay lots of money to buy the red one from other players. Because to get the tokens, you need to do the quests. So you need to look in your quests, and I've already done some. So these little water flowers, breed flowers, and you get like tokens. And then once you've got 35 of them, then you can buy these. So these are 35 tokens from Fulco. So the colors that we can create are yellow, light green, orange, dark green, white, pink, and mundane. Okay, so originally these daffodils did not make mundane. They were just all colors, so it was so easy to make them, and you just had to set them out very easily. Since the chrysanthemum update, they now produce mundane, so we have to set them out like we do with everything else. So that's kind of, I had to reset all my farm after that, so it was a full on. So we're going to do all of these. Yes. All right, so the ones that go into our farm are red and red. So we'll do a couple of those. And then we can do red and yellow. So the red and red is going to make orange. The red and yellow is going to make light green. And there we go. And the red and light green is going to make yellow. And the dark green and orange. I'm having to use my brain a little bit here. I'm thinking, what? That makes white. Let me see. What else can we put in here? All right, we'll put in a couple more of the red and yellow to fill up that gap. Alrighty, and then over, oh hang on, I need some of them red, don't I? That's alright. I need a couple of reds over here, because over here we now have two combinations that need bees for the daffodil. So we'll need the red and white and light green and light green. So the red and white will make pink, and the light green and light green is going to make dark green. So I'm going to put in another one of those over there. All right, and that is the combinations for the hyacinth, no, not hyacinths, they're hibiscus and daffodils. And because the roses didn't need any of bees, we're going to have to make this so that bees or that flowers don't spawn in here. So you have to add this. Now the reason for that is that is taking up the space of a flower, so that we don't want these ones to spawn here, because if this one spawns a flower here, then this one can reach and it will possibly choose that one and then produce a mundane. So that's why we have to add those ploughed parts in, because we don't want them to spawn in this line. We only want the new spawns to come in this line and this one. Can't have them coming in between here. All right, and that is our layout for all of our hibiscus, rose and daffodils. Okay, I'm going to water these. Let me find my watering can. Okay, and we will water these. Just go along, and then we'll come back in 10 minutes and have a look at what we have. Actually, I'm going to switch that out and put something. I'm going to take them out, and I'm just going to do this again. Because I'm not actually putting a fertile combination in there, I'm just taking the grass out so that these ones don't spawn in that area. Alright, so that is going to guarantee 0 mundane here, because we've got the 3 alternating types, because they'd say it's only the same type that will breed together, the different types won't. So this is how it's going to work for 0 mundane. Alright, so we will be back in about 10 minutes. Just while we're waiting for these to all spawn in, I just wanted to quickly put this layout down as well, just to remind you what you can do if you've only got one type. So if you do happen to have just the same type of flower, you can just put them out like this, and this will also give 0 mundane, because I've taken out the 2 spaces in the middle and it's only going to spawn in one spot, so it's going to work because there is 1, 2, 3 spots between this one and the new spawn. So as long as you've got your buffer in the middle, it's going to work. Alright, just wanted to add that little bit in. Okay, here we go. They're starting to spawn in. Oh, I've activated some of my flower quests as well, so some of them will come through. Awesome. I'd forgotten that I had some of them still to go. Alright, look. All colour. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, that is that. I must have missed watering. Alright, that's all good. Alright, well, hopefully that will give you a bit more of an idea of how this all works. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.